Hello, good morning, namaste.
Namaste, Dai.
Sanjay, namaste.
Daddy Ramro.
Ramro. You're Julian Jayananda
Yes, Kripal Bliss, yes.
Kripal, yeah.
And so basically, the program is to Suda Sakahari Bojan Kripya, Suda Sakahari Bojan Kanu Hos. Why? Because there's so many reasons people don't understand what's happening in the world. If the climate is not so much important, it's more about protecting people. We have to focus on people are starving. There's
Right.
a war going on. And
Right.
what's the root cause of this? I was just in Azerbaijan, where every country of the world had representatives of, even ministers, prime ministers, and delegates, and they saw this message here, which was in English translated. Unfortunately, it's in Nepali now. But we can feed. It takes almost 2 years to raise an animal. That's about 148,000 meals we can raise at minimum in 2 years of giving people on about 1.5 acres of land.
Okay.
12 ropani of land. And so this message goes into the details, Mr. But you can take a picture and you can ask your...
We can do that, and this is what you have been doing for many years,
Yeah.
And how many countries this type of mission is working?
Well, we're spreading the word around the world, so this message. So I've been, honestly, about in 8 countries with this similar message, pushing very hard. But 35 countries I visited all throughout my life, and I always ask people to be vegetarian.
Great. And what is direct benefit to you? You have been doing so much for the people. I know people always believe, I cannot change the world.
Well, we can. We have to believe. The people who think they can are the ones who actually succeed. So let's try. And I'm working with a group of people, New World Spirit too, that's an intergovernment. It's called newworldspirit.com. They also have a solution that everybody's given the same amount of time in any meeting, whether you're a prime minister or the street cleaner, the housewife, or the the butler, who's the one who's serving food in the house. So,
what is your feeling and what is your say about this Hinduism, or how you change yourself into such a good human? Plus, you always advocating, go for vegetarian life, and what is it all about?
Well, it's all about being raised in a very spiritual family. My parents never gave me one piece of meat. They always taught us to be very kind to all the animals and the bugs, capture them, take them outside. My brother also was raised like that, because my mother played Mother Mary in a play when she was very young. And so she also said, well, if I have to play that, I'm never going to put anything very violent in my body. How could I, she would, the girlfriend of God wouldn't do something like that, right? So she through her whole life, she's always very extremely gentle, hearing beautiful music all the time. Her father was a musical instructor and a conductor of orchestras and symphonies. And
that's great. So, thank you so much for being so kind to the animals and the people and the planet, by the way. And all the best for your mission, sir.
And so, last thing I want to say about plastic, at least if you think this is a holy country, you should never throw one piece of trash on the ground. This is, you're disrespecting by spitting it and putting plastic anywhere, putting it in the river. This is treating it like a toilet. This is an aparad.
Aparad.
Should never do something
never,
like that.
Never do aparad. Don't throw plastics around and let the earth...
Back to this country, you don't want to leave your parents in a toilet. Make it beautiful, make it clean. Don't be the lowest class, 5th class person, which the DIGs of the IGP's office I've talked with, Mr. Kumar Neopani, and as well as the superintendent of police, Mr. Bikash Gamiri, say they're going to spread the message throughout the country that no one should throw one piece of trash. They should recycle, reuse, and we should at least keep 5 dustbins.
So nice. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
That's the essence of life and essence of humanity. That's what we should do it. Thank you, sir, for coming to Gateway Academy. And today's date, we remember 5th of January 2025. All the best. Happy New Year to you.
And also remember that was it June 5th earlier, I went to many schools. That was the World Environmental Day. I went to 58 schools and colleges in one day.
In one day?